They are considering a counterclaim under fair use as it was educational and transformative and had no effect on the market. It was a demonstration of a console no longer for sale. Even the Wii U eShop is closed, so the company itself has no means of earning revenue from Wii U sales. So this is one of the core components and what makes emulation so important. There are games that aren't being sold anymore and cannot be accessed outside of emulating them. It's fucking ridiculous. It is an incredibly important tool for preservation. But the only thing Nintendo is interested in preserving is that chip on their shoulder they have against any kind of internet content that shows their games. So they once again overstep and issue strikes for this, which is something Nintendo has done since the dawn of YouTube itself. There was a time period where you couldn't actually have a YouTube video that had a Nintendo game in it because Nintendo would have your account banned.
Wow, that's
They
messed up.
fucking hate it for some reason. They try and protect their copyright with an iron fist. And I know there's always people that have Nintendo's cock in their mouth trying to make arguments on their behalf, doing free PR for them, fighting their battles, saying things like, oh yeah, but people will download games that they don't have on emulators and that hurts Nintendo. Load of baloney. That's dirty barnacles, especially in cases like this. There is no one getting hurt by emulating games that are not accessible through official means. There is tons of games like that. Emulation is extraordinarily important, and Nintendo does everything it can to ruin it. And in doing so, they even try and ruin other people's lives in the process. That channel now has 2 strikes on their YouTube account, meaning that they're 1 strike away from having their account terminated, meaning a source of revenue, part of their livelihood, is on the cusp of being taken away at the hands of Nintendo. And no amount of groveling at Nintendo's feet ever appeases them. The only thing that appeases them is complete fucking destruction of fun and destruction of emulators. So the big thing that happened today is they just shut down ReactionCamNYC. ReactionCamNYC is one of the last main remaining Switch emulators, and it just got wiped out today. Like the dinosaurs with the fucking meteor, Nintendo came in and they put the kibosh on it. According to an official statement on ReactionCamNYC's Discord server, developer GDK Chan was contacted by Nintendo, offered an agreement to stop working on the project, and the agreement wasn't confirmed, but the organization has been entirely removed. So here's the Discord announcement about it, talking about how it's going to cease operations. And like I mentioned, this is one of the last remaining Switch emulators. This isn't the first time Nintendo's done this. They took down Yuzu not that long ago, which was the big boy on the block. That was the sheriff in town. Yuzu was the go-to Switch emulator until Nintendo put it in the crosshairs.
Yo, what up?
Took it out behind the barn. Nintendo's motto is, you'll have fun with our games the way we want you to. Any other way that you enjoy our products is not acceptable. It's not
This is
permissible.
crazy.
It's illegal. You're going to jail, Buster. Nintendo has a set way that they believe things should be done with their property. We see it in Smash Brothers, where they don't believe it should be a competitive game, so they've never shown support for Smash Brothers, and have even actively gone out of their ways to shut down tournaments over the years. And that's just a community of people that love their games, trying to put on events for their games, and Nintendo sometimes comes out there and says, nope, shut it down, pussy. Like, they go out of their way to ruin fun. They've been a little better about not destroying Smash tournaments recently.
You okay?
But historically, you've always just had a coin flip on whether or not Nintendo's going to show up.
I can't with
and say,
sneezing.
That's enough. Take this down. And it's that way for so many things. It's just so unnecessary, and it's always so heavy-handed. They always choose, like, scorched earth, like the most aggressive path they can take. Strikes on your channel, banning your stream for
Nintendo
48
used to be
hours,
crazy
shutting
like
down
that.
your Twitch channel for 48 hours, which is fundamentally, like, to put that in perspective, Nintendo having that power is basically Nintendo showing up to your job and firing you for 48 hours. Like, that's how extreme it is. It's so stupid. It's silly. Well, it would be silly if it wasn't so destructive. And it's not like they're doing anything good. Like, they're not releasing an emulator of their own. Like, they take down these emulators, and then what? Then the games are just inaccessible. Some games you will never be able to play again now. There are some games that now just fade into memory. A myth, a legend, even, that can never be played again because Nintendo is destroying emulators. It's like, if they had a competing product, I'd understand. That'd be understandable. It'd make a little more sense, like, oh, okay, Nintendo views this as competition. They're kind of stepping on their toes. Like, they have an official emulator, and now there's a bunch of unofficial ones out there, so I guess I'd understand why they'd be reaching their tendrils out there to try and stop that. But they don't. They don't have an emulator. They don't have ways of playing games from the old Wii U shop or anything. They don't have ways of playing some of these games. The only option are these emulators, which now are no longer an option because Nintendo is burying them. They're such a litigious company, yet so lethargic when it comes to like delivering things that make sense. Their Nintendo Online service is still a fucking joke. That is still a dial-up service that you're paying for, basically. Every Nintendo Online game I've ever played, especially Smash Brothers Ultimate Online, is fucking sickening. Like, their games, like, they're fun. They're very fun games, but their hardware is outdated. Their hardware is archaic. The fucking calculator on your iPhone is probably better than the entire Switch console.
I love Charlie, man.
Nintendo is so behind on the times. But they have such good first-party games from like some very creative people internally that make bangers, but it's all wrapped up in this company that is out of touch and downright greedy and evil. There is no reason Nintendo should be shutting down emulators.
Right.
They are doing your work for you. They are creating more fans of Nintendo property than Nintendo is. What Nintendo should do is release an emulator of their own. What they should do is offer better services as opposed to shut down the better services.
Right.
Like, they're shutting these emulators down without having anything of their own that is an improvement. They don't have anything. It's just dumb. I hate it. I actually hate it. So yeah, I wanted to rant about this a little bit. It's a classic, you know, probably like 2 or 3 times a year Nintendo rant where I just have to spit on that company. It sucks. I really am so upset with them because they make such good games. It would just be such a slam dunk, an easy layup for Nintendo to just finally turn a new leaf and start getting into the 21st century. Like, finally doing things that aren't just needlessly evil, that aren't just cease and desisting everyone and everything and shutting projects down, taking
this one that I was just watching a second ago.
So unnecessary. So
this shit is so cringy.
To Ryujinx, hopefully
when
that
it comes
YouTuber
to
doesn't
sad,
use it.
pathetic things on the internet, I feel
this
like
one is so cringy.
I'm like the Oracle from the Matrix. Nothing surprising.
This one streamer, she like pretty much made fun of her mod
so tragically embarrassing on Twitch
for the entire stream that they were together.
It's put me in a very somber state.
Unbelievable.
Feels though I'm at a
this is a funny one though. I like this. It's cringy. Like, I probably wouldn't be able to watch this entire stream.
And then did a stream that was an hour and 25 minutes of agonizing, miserable, inhumane torture.
I'm doing something here.
Would have felt more pleasant for this mod, I imagine. She spends the entire stream basically just insulting him. He is the butt of every one of her jokes. And she kind of just reduces him to a spittoon for her and her chat to spit in and make fun of.
Right.
Now, I think punching bags get treated with more respect than this guy did, and it only got worse the longer the stream went on. She had a donation goal where if the stream gave her $500, she would kiss him.
Just think about that. That's so messed up.
If you ever want to get drunk really fast, just have to kiss Dilly. You'll be fucked up by the night's over.
That is soul-crushingly mean-spirited. That is downright diabolical. Saying,
you want to get messed up?
Just try and kiss Dilly. You'll be fucked up by the end of the night. Saying that you have to be hammered to want to kiss this guy. And this is the attitude for the entire stream. So she makes it pretty clear that she can't really stand to be around him unless she is extraordinarily drunk. So the whole time she is drinking throughout the stream.
That's messed up.
They reached the donation goal, so now she's obligated to give him a little smooch.
Oh, wow. And the smooch is like... Hold on, let me show you this. This is really crazy.
He's obligated to give him a little smooch.
Bruh. That's so freaking cringy.
Yeah, do it.
It doesn't even look like a bad-looking guy, you know, just...
Yes!
Whenever you're ready.
Can you pucker up? Pucker up!
This is my small list.
What do you mean, pucker up?
You're not that hungry.
What do you...
You're not that hungry.
My allergies.
You went... little snots went
What?
on my leg.
It did?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Alright, come on!
This is so hard to watch. What?
If I was watching a hostage video where someone had kidnapped my grandmother, threatening to slit her throat unless I paid the ransom,
can you
I would
imagine?
honestly find that video to be less brutal and more humane than this Twitch stream I just watched.
Can
this
you
is absolutely
imagine?
brutal.
That
My
is so
heart breaks for
cringe.
this guy. I don't know who he is.
I feel so bad. I feel bad for that guy, man. He's just pretty much sitting there getting his.
This whole thing was her idea. This was her donation incentive. And now she's acting like it was the worst thing that ever happened to her. It's so bad. She's got to go rinse her mouth out. She's got to
God. Yeah, she's like gagging it. She's making those noises like
just to try and erase the stain that his lips put upon hers. It's just evil. This whole stream is her basically just bullying this guy.
Yeah.
Well.
Jesus
Christ.
And he has a she has a cat.
Are you okay?
And he's allergic to cats.
Okay.
Which is not his fault.
Sorry, I'm good. I'm good.
She's putting on this big song and dance about how gross and disgusting this was when it was her idea. She's doing this just to make him feel even worse and put on a show for her chat at this guy's expense. Like, oh, this loveless loser virgin flew all the way here and, oh, I just had to kiss him.
Even though she made a goal for $500. And so she met the goal for $500 and she still acted like a doofus.
That she's going to like them or something like that. Or parasocially donating to her because they think that they're going to be friends or even more than that. This should be the biggest wake-up call. Your third eye should be fucking beaming from your forehead right now with this out there. This is her mod. Someone who literally, like, does a ton for her.
Right.
And this is how he's getting treated in front of everybody. That's what she thinks of you as well. Now, like I said, it's not just this viral moment here. The very beginning of the stream comes out fucking guns blazing, going hog wild about this guy having no shot with her and that she doesn't even really respect him at all.
Hey, yeah, Dilly's living the dream. Aren't you so happy to be here?
Yeah. It's my dream, y'all.
Yeah, I'm posting pictures of Dilly every single day on Discord, and this guy cannot hang. Dilly's eyes are fucked. It's because I have cats and he's allergic, and he has allergy meds.
Like,
Does it like Gru from?
oh, she's just said, does she look like Gruel from Despicable Me?
This is the very beginning
That's messed
of the
up,
stream.
man.
This is chapter 1. It's not even chapter 1.
That's messed up.
And she immediately comes out of the gate.
That's so messed up,
He
man.
looks like Gru from Despicable Me, and she can't help but
Straight
laugh
up.
when she sees him. The stream doesn't even make it 5 full minutes without her making sure to insult him in front of everybody. He's just getting publicly flogged immediately.
Right.
She is flaying him alive throughout most of the stream. Again, this whole hour and 25 minutes is basically just make fun of Dilly and let the chat make fun of Dilly too. It's so mean-spirited. And
this is so
guy,
cringe.
I don't know anything about him.
This is so cringe. I'm so glad he made this video too, man.
Like just a very normal guy.
This is so cringy. I can't even like. It was really hard to watch this.
He does come across as like a little lonely and a little socially shy, but
I wanted to share this with
no,
y'all.
Like red flags or anything alarming about this guy at all. This must have been hell on earth for him.
This poor dude was just like sitting there and getting just
mods for her, but to go there and then just be perpetually insulted directly by
the
that
entire time, bro. That's messed up.
The community that you mod for, having all these tomatoes thrown at you throughout the whole thing, and on top of all of that, be surrounded by cats.
It's like it's not even his fault that he's allergic to freaking cats, right?
Like, I'm getting parasocial with it because
bro, that's
I actually
crazy.
really do feel bad for him here. Like, brother, come on.
It's a good thing that he put her on blast for that.
Have some more confidence. You deserve it. You deserve
I'm so
better
glad
than this treatment here. That was just so mean. Now, I already know the cope. I know what the excuse is going to be. Oh, she's clearly just pushing his buttons. They're just joshing around. They're
just joshing around.
Obviously. But I don't get that impression at all. These aren't jokes I would tell to even my best friend Matt, who I've known since middle school. A lot of what she says...
Yeah, that's messed up. She's just pretty much chewing this guy up around.
It's just downright nasty. I would never say to Matt, like, the only reason, you know, your wife ever kissed you is because she must have been blackout drunk and forgot what you look like or something. That's just so fucked up. And, like, she makes statements like that pretty often throughout this stream. These aren't really jokes. She is just insulting this guy as much as possible to make him a laughingstock for her stream.
Cute couple, Vivi, are not dating. I did not claim this. Sorry, that's so mean, but don't claim it. So yeah, 1 hour stream, so every minute counts. I made a donation goal of $500. I will kiss Dilly. So we hit it. But hopefully, I will be drunk for that. Let's take the first shot of the night. Yeah, is it too early?
No. Cheers.
The way she responded to the cute
so messed up. Like,
seemed like she was genuinely offended.
Still, bro, should have got up and walked away, never spoken to her again. Yo, 100%. 100%. That should have been like, that's it.
With the training wheels on.
That should have been the end of that relationship. Like this.
Really bad shortly after.
Bro.
And I made all the boys go with Dilly to help change his pants. So I think Dilly threw away his chunky throat pants in the trash. Dilly had the same size hands.
This right here, oh my god.
We have baby hands. Yeah, we have the same size hands. Let me just hold it.
The astute observers out there.
She said that means you got a small
2 times speed during her story times. And
what the fuck?
The reason is because it was genuinely painful listening to her tell those stories.
Oh, you got baby hands.
On Dilly. She's putting him on blast as frequently as possible, sharing his most embarrassing moments. So, giving his lowlights. Here's the worst of moments with Dilly. Here's what Dilly did that was
bro, that's messed up. Oh, that means you got baby hands. That means you got a small.
And then, of course, she has to do something about penis size. So she says we have the same size hands. Tiny dick. Your hands aren't even the same size. His hands are visibly bigger than yours. But again, this is just being rude for the sake of it. Nobody is meaner to tier 3 subs or Twitch mods than the streamer themselves, it seems.
That is messed up, you know?
Much nastier to her mod than anyone on Twitter has ever been to any mod for any streamer ever. Now, there are a couple times in the stream that she says that they're good friends, so it's all, you know, in and what a load of...
Yo, it's okay. It's not the size that counts. It's how you use it that counts, you know what I mean?
He believes it. Dilly's bought into that fantasy. This does not strike me as two people that are friends. This strikes me as her using him for content, as a punching bag. That's what
straight
this all
up.
seems like.
Yeah, in this case,
no friend dynamic is like this. No friendship goes like this.
I don't know. I can't believe he was sitting there just taking it up. He was just pretty much like getting roasted.
You know that there's no actual bad blood or malicious.
But like without him knowing that he was gonna get roasted, he thought he was just gonna like chill with her. Instead they're just like. Instead she's like, nope, I'm gonna roast you, man. That's what's happening here.
She said throughout it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go back with my ex or get with Dilly for 6 months. Fuck. Okay, so you guys know or don't know. I don't want to say his name out loud. This ex fucking traumatized me. Get again with addiction, and he actually fucked me up. Okay, so either go through trauma and emotional abuse or date Dilly for 6 months. Trying to get back with my ex.
What?
It's in 2 times speed because again she was going.
Traumatized me. Get again with addiction.
What? Bro, it says here truth or drink, and then it says get back with Dale or get with Dilly for 6 months. So Dale is apparently her like ex-boyfriend who traumatized her and like did a bunch of like, you know, messed up things. So she would much rather get back together with that guy than date this guy for 6 months who's the mod.
And he actually fucked me up. Okay, so either go through trauma and emotional abuse or date Dilly for 6 months. Trying to get back with my ex. Is it true?
It's in 2 times speed because again she was going on a montage of degrading him, and then it got to that question: would you rather get back with your ex who apparently traumatized her, or date Dilly for 6 months? And she chooses her ex,
right? And
then just laughs it off. She would rather be in, I guess, this emotionally abusive situation that she called it, and be traumatized than be with Dilly for 6 months.
Right.
Why would you even answer this question in the first place? That is so fucked up. I was stunned when that came around. Like, she knows Dilly is clearly interested in her romantically, and yet she uses that as the butt of the jokes. Like, half of the stream is making it clear that she feels she is so out of his league, so superior to him.
Right.
The comedy is that people even suggest there's a chance. So this question rolls around, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'd definitely just go back with the ex. Definitely wouldn't go back or go with
this guy for
emotionally abused and spend time with this guy in front of his face too.
In front of his face,
who basically does work for you on your stream by modding, who has also now gone out of his way to hang out with you in real life and on your stream for your content." And now he has to sit there and hear that you would rather be emotionally abused and traumatized
than date him for 6 months.
That's messed
this guy
up.
Obviously cares about you.
Right.
I can't even imagine what a statement like that must feel like to hear. And he has to keep himself composed because she's broadcasting all of this to her audience publicly. I've never met anyone that I've had any kind of relationship with, a friend or even an acquaintance, that has said something that even teeters on as mean as what she just did right there. And she did it right to the face of someone who very clearly cares a lot about her. Now, she laughs it off and moves on to the next question, and I think Dilly has been brainwashed by her into thinking that he's a good friend of hers. But Dilly, I'm just going to hit you with the cold water. Friends don't treat each other this way.
Yeah, man, friends don't treat like that. That's not a friend.
Subhuman pile of garbage.
Me personally, I would not hit.
Would you hit?
So, yeah, there is no right or wrong answer there. Well, me personally, how would you rate me?
It says rate mod from 1 to 10, and if you would smash. Yo, what up, Casey? It says here, rate mod 1 to 10, if you would smash.
Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna drink.
I think that was 6. It's okay.
If it was, I would say that out loud. Anyways.
Again, it's just an absolute flurry of disrespect.
It smells like snoo over there. Snoo? What is snoo? Snow? Hold on. No. What is snoo? What's new with you? Oh, that's cool. Nothing. What is new? Oh, what is new? Yeah, that's good. I like that. Respect. What is new? I like that. Yeah. There you go. That's great. I was like, I thought about that for a bit. I was like, what is snoo? What is snoo? Snoo? Snoo. That's good. Thank you. I like that. Respect. Oh man, this woman is just. This is just such a horrible thing. Hey, you got me on that one. I like stuff like that too, you know. Other streamers suck. They're not interacting with the fans. You know what I mean?
Respect from her towards Dilly, but I wanted to show this clip here at the end because I think this is a great summation of how this whole experience went, where he rates her a 10 out of.
Is it for him to pick up a girl tonight?
This right here is such a cringy, like, oh, thanks, yo, appreciate you. I make cool videos too, like, you know, if you want to check some out. Do a lot of 360 like reaction stuff. This right here is so cringy. Like, look at this. It says here, how likely is it for him to pick up a girl tonight? Right? And that's her response to this.
Honestly, you're not getting shit. I think maybe a girl be down to dance with you, you know? But there's no way. I don't think you're getting any girls numbers or going home with. I'm gonna say it's a 0 out of 10.
Well, obviously, I wouldn't bring anyone back here, but
I would let you. I'm a good friend, so if you want to bring a girl back here, you can. But I'm just.
The way she says that, like her body language is straight up like, yo, but like I'm gonna tell the girl that like, you know, you don't have a chance, and you know she has that body language that like, you know, she's gonna talk smack and like cock block.
Just being honest, I don't see it. Prove me wrong though. You don't prove me wrong.
I was perfectly.
You know what I mean? Like straight up, like if I had to say, like her body language on that was straight up like, you know, oh, I'm gonna do whatever I can to cock block you, and that's the bottom line. And this poor dude is just sitting there like.
I'm a good friend, so if you want to bring a girl back here, you can. But I'm just being honest, I don't see it. Prove me wrong though. You don't prove me wrong.
I was perfectly content to not show you any more clips from the stream.
That's
I was just
so cringe.
video, but then I remembered this moment, and I just had to showcase it, even if it's not directly about her.
That's so sad. Like, I can't even, like...
think he has a chance with any girl, for that matter. None. Like, he's not even allowed to go into the club with a good mindset. They're going to a club later this evening, and they were getting hyped for it. Like, chat was asking,
how can you get hyped? It's already like such a negative situation. That's not hype anymore.
She's already shitting on him beforehand to bring his self-esteem down.
Right. That's what we're talking about right there.
Like, she is just a bully to this guy. It just doesn't end. He's not allowed to breathe for a second, A, because of the allergies.
Yeah, man.
B, because she is constantly this miasma of hate.
It's really sad, too.
Like,
I agree with you on that.
So negative. If this was actually any semblance of it.
You know, like, there's so many other fish in the sea. Like, you don't have to necessarily just, you know, like, okay, yeah, she's, like, pretty. Okay, I get that. But, like, you know, you don't have to, like, you know, put yourself on that level and degrade yourself. Or get degraded, rather. You know what I mean? We're not, you know, we have souls and we have, like, personalities and shit. You know, we don't have to need to necessarily get, you know, piled on.
A friend.
Especially by someone that's supposed to be a friend of his.
Let's go. You know, let's have a good time out there tonight. That's not what she's doing. She's immediately
that's messed up.
Down again for the millionth time this stream.
Who is better looking, Dilly or your ex?
I would like to totally like see what this like. Totally check out this entire stream.
Do you ever have any feelings for any
it's good on Xfinity.
Hell no, that's why they're my mods.
Last clip from this stream, I promise, but I thought this was an important one. I have for a long time preached about how awful parasocial relationships are and how
right. Yo, seriously, or the no filter challenge, or the no makeup challenge. Yeah, you're absolutely right. She probably will not. Guarantee it. She'd be like, nope. Yeah, I don't know about that. If you take off like half of this, it's probably gonna be like a completely different person. I wouldn't be surprised if like, you know, like this is what you you go to sleep to and then you wake up to something like much more I don't know how like something a lot less than that. I don't want to say anything mean because like she's not a bad looking girl, but at the same time like there are some people that can like, you know, fool you real well nowadays. That's a lot of product for sure. For sure. She's got lipstick on, she's got brows. I'm not really sure half of the names. I'm gonna say mascara maybe. Have a nice day, you as well. I'm gonna say it's like maybe she's got that powder stuff that they, you know, make the color and do the blemishes away and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's true. Her chest does have it. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Yeah, for sure. She does. She definitely like powders it to get rid of all the blemishes and stuff like that. Yeah, 100%. So this is like, you know, this is whack. You know, she's getting away with it. This dude is like straight up like himself. You know, he didn't like, you know, try to cover up. I mean, it's bad enough he has allergies to the cat. I'm kind of curious to see, you know, where this. It's probably on Twitch, so I'm probably not gonna be able to find this. But it would have been nice to see this entire live. Just like it's when it's cut up in pieces like this. It's like, whoa, okay, and that's mad cringy. When you watch it like straight up, like straight through, you know, it's probably like, oh, just pause it yourself every couple of minutes. Foundation, mascara, lip gloss, eyeshadow, fake lashes, and likely hair extensions. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know about hair extensions on this one in particular, but everything else that you've mentioned, I definitely can see that. I can definitely see that. Kiki, what's wrong with you? Man, that's crazy. I feel bad for that dude. He didn't have to sit there and take it. Did you ever have a feeling for any of your mods, including him?
Billionth time this stream.
Who is better looking, Dilly or your ex?
Hold on, this is. I wouldn't be surprised if she spent $300 a month on her nails alone. You know, I don't know how some people do that. Like, I get that if you get like a foot massage or something like that, it feels, makes you feel good. But like, yo, nails, like, I mean, especially the long ones. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that one bit. You know, because we all, as a man, we all know that that booty ain't clean if the nails are long, because there's no way to reach that, that part to like properly, like, unless you have a bidet or something like that. I don't see that booty hole being clean any one bit.
Back to my ex. Next question.
She said, oh, she skipped it. They asked her who's better looking, her or her ex.
Do you ever have any feelings for any of your mods, including him? Hell no. That's why they're my mods.
The way she says that is just like so like oh yeah, there you go. Cause think about it, right? Like their nails, like, those, I don't want to say names in particular. Like there's some rappers who have like, the nails would be like mad long. And yeah, I get that they're all like cool looking and stuff like that, but like, how do you hold the teepee to like, because it's impossible. What are you gonna do? Claw it or something like that, and then move the claws against the very ultra sensitive organ that's back there? You can't do that. You're gonna scratch yourself. You know what I mean? So like, they gotta take them off. Tongues. They gotta take them off, but then you can't do that how many times, imagine you go to the bathroom, like, let's say 2 times a day or whatever. They're not gonna take your nails off, chopsticks. Edward Scissorhands. Oh man, that's funny. No, but on a serious note, like, them shit's not clean.
Last clip from this stream, I promise, but I thought this was an important one. I have for a long time preached about how awful parasocial relationships are and how prevalent it is in streaming. I think hearing her say this should have snapped a ton of people out of that mentality that just by donating to somebody or modding for somebody in this case, that all of a sudden they're going to somehow develop feelings for you or something. Doesn't happen. It won't happen. And that is not a healthy mindset for you as a viewer to be in. I wanted to put this here because she just says it with her whole chest right in front of Dilly, again, per usual here for this stream. But this was actually an important lesson to learn. Just because you mod for somebody or donate to somebody, if you're a tier 3 sub to somebody, if you've been sub to somebody for years, they are not all of a sudden your best friend, and they are not obligated to fall in love with you or have feelings for you. So, tough pill. Talk to a girl. I imagine exhausted with it. They're tired of it. And I made a...
You're irrelevant. Your 15 minutes are up.
Your joke was funny for 2 days. Stop.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby.
It just feels so
that's
corporate
cringe.
and soulless. It just feels...
I gotta eat some breakfast. You'll definitely see me again. Say word. Comment section, Ritz. Take care, brother. Yo, thanks for stopping by, checking us out, hanging with you and stuff. Have a great day. Enjoy the breakfast.
It was really inauthentic and artificial. That was what a lot of people said early on to the Hawk-Tua timeline, that she was some kind of plant, because
I stand for people like him. There are so many people like him who are blind and are being abused, getting smacked on. Yeah, it's true. I grew up like that, They say that they're your friend. They say that they care about you and your feelings and stuff like that. But then the second you show a little bit of happiness, oh, don't forget, you're just, and they'll find ways to just, shit on you and just drag you down. And it's like, yo, what did I do to you? I just wanted to be, we just wanted to be happy. I wanted to share a happy moment with you because I thought you were my friend, Yeah, man, I know exactly what you mean by that. It's messed up. I'll never forget that there was this one girl that I used to know. She used to live a little bit, like, a couple of doors away from me. Yo, all the time, like, whenever she would bring, like, somebody over, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna, like, oh, I'm not gonna mention it. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, but how was your night and whatever, and she'll be like, yeah, that's fine. But like the second I bring somebody over my house, oh my god, right away, like, you shouldn't be dating her. You don't look good together. And I'm just like, yo, like, why are you being so toxic like that? Oh, because I care about you and that. You don't care about me. You just don't want me to be happy.
Did have like an entire government think tank assigned to her right away to try and like keep her name out there and keep people saying Hawk to us, spit on that thing as much as possible. So it felt really forced. And zoinks, Scoob, this trailer feels more forced than this smile. It's called Talk to Her. It's not an awful name.
Talk to her.
It's kind of silly, but it also just continues to reinforce the meme itself, which makes people even more annoyed with it if they're already tired of it. You know what I mean? Like, this just really feels like how Bosch would handle a meat. Creamer set her kitchen on fire.
This is a good one right here.
It was dangerously close to just becoming like a crematorium.
This is a good one right here.
Quickly and was handled in the worst possible ways by 2 people there. But luckily,
I want to watch this
except for the kitchen
live.
That took a beating.
This live was so funny. Look, she's making this for the first time. She's never made this recipe ever in her life. She has no idea what she's doing.
It starts so innocent. Simply cooking in your lingerie on stream. A pastime we can all relate to. I can't even remember the last time I went into my kitchen and tried to whip up some fucking spaghetti without my bare butt cheeks hanging out. You might be asking yourself, what mystery cuisine is she in the process of preparing here? When I was first watching this clip, because the clip that went viral is about a minute long, but I wanted the whole kit and caboodle, so I went to like most of this segment here. And I really thought that she was just playing with condoms and milk. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was some kind of weird science experiment. Turns out they're pickles. So she was going to fry some pickles, and
she was going to fry some pickles. Now this is something that she's never done ever in her life.
I don't like pickles. I've never had them fried before. Oh, it's gonna be lost. Oh, turn the fan on. Genius. Should I turn the oil down? I don't know anything about this. I've never done this before.
She's never done this before.
I've never tried this before. I think the oil might be right.
Why is that like it's already bad?
I hate the smell of garbage. I actually hate the smell of deep fryers.
Bro, it's already bad. Just turn that shit down.
The cracks are already starting to show, and I'm not just talking about her ass. So the dude over there is like, is something burning? What's going on over there? Holy shit, did we get invaded by a smoke demon? Why is this happening? What in tarnation? And you can see she's over there with a giant puff of smoke like a ninja vanishing with a smoke bomb. And it's only going to get worse. So she's talking about how she's never fried anything before, so she doesn't really know what she's doing. She's kind of winging it. And I recognize I'm no culinary expert myself. We can all agree on that. But I would say, why not just look up a quick tutorial on,
or like ask ChatGPT or something like that,
just glance at WikiHow. Jeez. So that way you might be able to prevent dying in a fiery doom.
Look, this should get Look, this should get some. Look, this should get.
Turn it off.
Honestly, just another great example of how detrimental panicking in a situation is.
Oh my god, that's so funny shit.
Your goose is already cooked.
So she's like, oh, what are you doing? No, turn it down, turn it off.
She's frozen. She's out of the game, basically. She is on the bench now, and it is expected. She is no longer participating in trying to solve this issue that has been created. You know, as she's sitting there saying she doesn't know what to do, the fire is getting stronger. The Fire Nation is building up power. Now it's up to Tanner here to take control, but he's also panicking. So he's also just sitting there watching it. Now, Fire Marshal Charles here, what they should have done, the optimal solution here would be just to put a lid on it.
Right.
That would
just
have been
cover it
right then and there. But let's say
or
there
like
was no lid for this pan. The previous night a burglar broke in and stole it.
you can use salt. It takes a lot of salt, but you can use like a few handfuls of salt on a small grease fire like this, and it will extinguish the flame.
It's an electric stove too, so they're like, they don't have to really do that. Oh, come on, bro. Oh God.
An interesting decision that ended up working out. So he ran in there and slapped the pan down like he was casting a fireball. And it basically shotgun blasted all the grease and fire across the kitchen. And it burnt everything that it touched, but the fire didn't spread. So it didn't burn the whole building down, luckily. But when you're panicking, you're not thinking rationally. You're really not thinking at all. You just start working off instinct, but that's not, I don't even think it's accurate to say instinct, because you start to go like stupid brain. Like your brain smooths out in moments of crisis.
What a great
and you start
explanation.
making the worst decisions ever. So I actually was in a kitchen fire scenario. It was never like out of control, but it was starting to get to that point. And for some reason, my little tiny reptile noodle up here thought, oh, okay, I'll just put this underwater. Because it was small enough I could move it to the side.
No, you can't do
That's
that, dude.
actually the dumbest thing you can do.
Right.
So when it comes to a grease fire, you can't put water on it.
No, you
That's
can't
going
put water
to
on
make it worse. And luckily, I caught myself before I did that.
Right.
Because I actually probably would have burnt my whole house down.
Absolutely.
So it's one of those things where once you lose your composure, once you stop being calm, you start making horrible choices. Like here.
That's so messed up. Look.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh, keep doing that, please. Hold on, guys. Am I? Oh shit.
Now, I've seen a lot of people calling bullshit on this, saying that it's all staged, it's a load of horseradish, it's not real, they did this for views. And I definitely do think we live in a time where someone would do that, but in their case, I don't think so. She gains nothing from it, except having everyone shooting spitballs at her, making fun of her, and I'm pretty sure I heard them say that they're in an apartment and that they were about to lose the security deposit because of this, because they just caused so much damage to the unit here. So I feel like there's really no
I would say that they're not gaining that much.
She just has some kind of humiliation fetish and just wanted everyone to make fun of her.
But like,
it's
she
a
was
really weird thing to stage. I think it's far more likely that this was a genuine.
She was wearing underwear though while she was cooking trying to fry pickles. I'm not sure if that was like the best idea on her part.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. 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 Oh fuck. 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 I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. Shit. Help.
Hold on, this is another one right here. Look.
Handle a grease fire.
This is crazy.
Interestingly enough, it's not the first time this has actually happened on stream.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. 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 Fuck.
She's
Oh, fuck.
shocked.
Fuck. 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 I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do.
Cover it.
Shit. Help. Help.
Help.
Help. Help. Help. Help. I don't know what to do, you guys. Guys, I don't know what to do. Help. Help.
Once again, panicking, almost.
She's
led
definitely
to
not
a
gonna read the
much worse
chat.
Situation when she ran it underwater, spread the fire more, started throwing the fire around.
She's
like
not
she was
gonna read the
tossing
chat.
candy
Like,
on
hold on, let me
Halloween
read the
with
chat.
fire
What did the
near
guy
the
say?
kitchen. And then she's shouting for help. Like, what do you want me to do, lady? Jump in the computer and put it out myself or something? Like, come on. Point is, I don't think it was staged. If it was a really stupid idea because the kitchen does get really fucked up from it.
Right.
Hey, like, it's not fake. They definitely didn't CGI this on some kind of advanced soundstage. Like, they're not in the studio where they filmed The Mandalorian or anything. It'd be a really dumb thing to stage because I don't think she stands the gain very much from it, regardless. But maybe there's a good lesson to be learned here for anyone that didn't know how to handle a grease fire prior to this. Just don't do anything you saw them do. What you do
you fucking put a lid on it if you can find one. That should be like your go-to strat. I think that is the tried and true method. It's just the optimal strategy,
Kill
really,
them, I'll give you
in my
money.
opinion. There's a couple different tactics, but I think that one's just the simplest. And of course, remain as calm as possible. I know it's easier said than done. You know, there's definitely some times where I'll be in like an emergency situation and doing nothing productive. I'll just sit there going, like actually accomplishing nothing. Like I get it, but that's the worst thing you can do. Just do your best to stay as composed as you can, so that way you don't end up just making worse choices for the situation there. That's really about it. So, yeah.
That was a really strange way to just cancel that stream.
It's not your birthday, or if it is, I wasn't invited to your party, but I brought you a surprise anyway. A trashy streamer who hit a pedestrian whilst driving distracted and most likely
I've been following the streamer. I don't understand what her stream is about.
Kick streamer. I know, right? Kick right now is probably
That
just
doesn't make
wiping
sense.
sweat from their brow like, whew, finally, a crime that was streamed that wasn't on yesterday.
Well, he does hear those voices. They're not fake, but I wonder some. Oh my god, are you okay? No. I didn't see her. Why are you not looking? I was looking. I didn't see you. What the fuck? I'm telling you, I did not see you. What the fuck? Just tell me how I can help. I don't know. Okay. Okay.
She hit someone.
Oh my god, you guys. I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good.
When
What
she
do you
was
mean You
live.
don't know what just happened. Are your eyes lagging? Is this a latency problem? Like the ping's too bad, so your eyes haven't caught up with what's going on here? Is your brain stuck in Narnia? You just hit a human being because you're too fucking busy talking to your stream. You're not paying attention to the road. What's actually surprising here is this is one of the few times in all the clips I've seen where she actually is looking forward as opposed to like looking elsewhere and looking at her phone, and yet somehow she still doesn't see that there's people in front of her and she hits one, and then I guess still can't make heads or tails of what just happened. It's craziness. You are distracted and driving. It's a recipe for disaster. Luckily she didn't kill this person. I don't
Look, hold on a second.
Clips here. I'm gonna start with where she hit a pedestrian yesterday.
Well, he does hear those voices. They're not fake, but I wonder some. Oh my god, are you okay? No. I didn't see her. Why are you not looking? I was looking. I didn't see you. What the fuck? I'm telling you, I did not see you. What the fuck? Just tell me how I can help. I don't know. Okay.
Bro.
Oh my god, you guys. I don't know what just happened, but it wasn't good.
What do you mean you don't know what just happened?
Bro.
Are your eyes lagging? Is this a latency problem? Like the ping's too bad, so your eyes haven't caught up with what's going on here? Is your brain stuck in Narnia? You just hit a human being because you're too fucking busy talking to your stream. You're not paying attention to the road. What's actually surprising here is this is one of the few times in all the clips I've seen where she actually is looking forward as opposed to like looking elsewhere and looking at her phone, and yet somehow she still doesn't see that there's people in front of her and she hits one, and then I guess still can't make heads or tails of what just happened. It's craziness. You are distracted and driving. It's a recipe for disaster. Luckily she didn't kill this person, I don't think. Now, she has been arrested in the past, but this, I don't...
This streamer just doesn't... I sometimes watch her, and I'm just, like, so dumbfounded about what is that stream about exactly.
I plan on it. Can I park? Alright guys, here's your content for the day.
Ah, yes, the content of hitting a pedestrian.
This
Top shelf shit. Thanks for delivering that. She's a menace. She is a danger to everyone around her. She should not be allowed to drive. Period. Full stop. From everything I've seen, she is not safe to be on the road. And she is certainly not safe to be doing fucking grocery deliveries.
Oh my god. Oh my god. OMG. Oh, what? That's disgusting, bro. What? Ew! What? Bro, that's so gross. Oh.
The worm that came out of the dog's ass has nothing on the worms that infest this lady's brain. A normal person would have seen what happened
so
here. And
gross.
it's not like she didn't know it happened. She literally cleaned off a fucking worm from the groceries. And they would have canceled the order.
Damn, that's so nasty.
They wouldn't want to just fucking poison a stranger here, I don't think. At least I'd like to believe that. But she's built a little different. She's constructed in an unorthodox manner. After wiping the worm from the groceries, she believed that everything was A-OK and primed for delivery.
That's so nasty. She's delivering groceries for someone. She's delivering groceries for someone, like Uber Eats or something like that. And like her dog just took a dump all over the groceries, and like there was a worm or something that came out of his butt, and like she just like before delivering the groceries, she saw that there was something on it, and she just wiped it off and just pretended like, you know, like everything is great and there's nothing wrong, and just completely ignored the fact that there was something in fact very wrong and very gross. That's so gross. She's literally delivering the... Hold on, I gotta show you this.
No mention at all to the customer.
I gotta show you this. This is some nasty shit right here.
Delivery.
Hold on. No, hold on, I already... Yeah, right here.
Safe to, period. Full stop. From everything I've seen,
Yeah, right
she
here,
is
look.
not safe to be on the road. And she is certainly not safe to be doing fucking grocery deliveries.
Right, look at this. So there's this dog, and the dog just like takes a dump all over somebody's groceries, and it has like some stuff going on over there in the back, and like they gets to somebody's groceries, and like just keep in mind that like someone will be receiving this eventually. So she's like, all right, dog, get out of here. So she's taking the groceries, and she just kind of like, she kind of just wipes them down a little bit or something. But she's gonna go and deliver them anyway. With
the
like...
worm that came out of the dog's ass has nothing on the worms that infest this lady's brain. A normal person would have seen
Dude,
what
that's so
happened here.
nasty.
It's not like she didn't know it happened. She literally cleaned off a fucking worm from the groceries. And they would have...
That's so nasty.
Because there's a level of decency with people where they wouldn't want to just fucking poison a stranger.
Bro, that's so nasty.
I'd like to believe that. But she's built a little different.
She's built very different. Oh my god, that's so nasty.
After wiping the worm from the groceries, she believed that everything was A-OK and primed for delivery.
Oh, that's so nasty. Hi, here's some more bags. Oh god. Damn, son. That's wrong. That's so wrong, bro.
No mention at all to the customer about all the piss and shit on the groceries. Like, at the very least, you could say, like, hey, so my dog's in the car, and he kind of had, like, a field day with his bowels on your food, also his bladder. Just want to give you a fair warning in case you don't want to consume dog piss and shit. Just thought you should be aware of it. But no, she's like, hey, here's your groceries. Hey, have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget to
leave 5 stars.
Yeah.
And then goes right back into her car to continue the stream. That is so foul and filthy. And it's criminal. Like, you can't contaminate people's food and not, like, at least warn them about the potential outbreak. Like, we could be dealing with, like, the goddamn T virus that spawns from this when the lady eats the piss and shit-covered groceries.
Oh, shit.
Like, it's so gross. It's so disgusting.
It's so gross.
Even the dog looks out the window and is probably just revolted, like, oh, geez. Yoo-hoo, pardon. Oh, goodness, she's not going to deliver those groceries. I just shat on them. That would be so foul. Oh, my God, she's doing it. No, oh, please, Jinkies. Jiminy Christmas, my God. Like, oh, there's a fucking Neanderthal. She's a goddamn idiot. Like, even the dog is looking out the window concerned. And to be honest, I'm concerned for the dog. The dog doesn't seem to be in great health if it's pooping worms in the car. Like, I'm worried for that dog now.
Abby
always wins at $2. Can we talk about how
Abby dropped a deuce on the groceries? She peed on the chips. Is she okay? I think she needs to go out. Somebody said there was a...
Abby dropped the deuce on their groceries. She peed on chips. Is she okay? I think she needs to go out. Poop, 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 poop. Dog, 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 dog.
The chatters are also concerned about the dog after seeing it, and yet there's no mention at all about the customer who is going to unknowingly consume the dump doomsday that was just produced on top of their food. But luckily, the streamer does have an answer to go ahead and calm everyone's fears about the food being ruined. I mean, it's just piss and shit. That doesn't ruin food, which helps us understand.
So Abigail went out like 3 times today. She hasn't pooped. She's peed. Once at the vet, once before that, and then the nighttime, like chewing bag. It was not on anything else I checked. I removed it. All is well. That's what bags are for, right? To protect.
Hey pal, you just blow into stupid town? You can't really wipe piss away unless you have sponge hands, which I don't think you do, and also dog shit and worms on top of the grocery bags that the food is in. Like, there's no telling what made it through, especially since it sat there for a little bit before you came in there and apparently scraped it off. That's not exactly the optimal sanitization protocol. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit you with the cold water. You didn't get all of it. I promise you that much. But she clearly doesn't view it as a big deal, probably because she's smoking dog piss every day and then going live on YouTube here, which is just a danger to everyone around her. My heart breaks for anyone that gets a delivery done by this lady. That shit is probably rancid.
That's so rancid.
I bet everyone who, like,
oh my God, that's nasty.
Track foodborne illness outbreaks relative to how many deliveries she's made.
That's so nasty. The dog literally took a dump on the groceries before she delivered them. Oh man, that's some next level shit right there. Oh, what else can I watch?
Split squats, did some deadlifts, did some core work, did some arm work, did some back work, did some shoulders. Alex, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, heart rate's not, I don't have it today. Thanks, homie. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. What's up, Yogi?
I just joined another live
Today,
streamer.
we're walking up to the high bridge. The high bridge, which is way the
That speaker
fuck
sucks. I don't like that little JBL.
Way the fuck up. I'll be mailing out postcards tomorrow. I have them all written in a nice fat stack.
This is live.
I just don't have stamps, and I meant to buy stamps on the way home from the gym today, and I forgot.
That JBL sucks. I have it at home.
All right, sounds good, Mystic. Enjoy. Enjoy. Thank you for watching over on YouTube. I appreciate that.
Huh.
Homie, your
He's responding to some kind of not live event.
New York City, baby.
Unless he's on some kind of other platform.
It's basically.
But he's got to be on another platform, because look, he's got this like little... He's got this like little airplane.
My hair is looking crazy today.
What in the hell?
Kuma's famous on, man, I don't know about being famous on YouTube. But, you know, we're doing all right over there. We're up to like 1,700 followers.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh,
I might do this tomorrow.
Hit by that ad. Oh, wait, like our average CCB on YouTube is about 66, I think.
I might do this tomorrow.
We were averaging about 100, but I don't know. Some things impacted that.
I might do this tomorrow. What else we got? Trying to find something interesting to watch. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Brazilian adventure, camping girl ASMR cooking. Well now. What? This girl knows what's going on. What? No way. Nice. Don't forget salt. Don't forget the pepper. Nice. Oh, that's quite a bit of seasoning there. Oh shit. Nice. Yum, yum, yum. That's a lot of food for one person. Oh shit. What's that? Looks like cream. Cream de massou. Oh, this dog is getting impatient. When is the food gonna be ready? I'm starving. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa. Oh, that's like little raviolis. That's cool. That I'm actually down. Oh, those are bad good. I ate those before. It's like wheat, flour. You like put it together, and then when you boil or steam it or whatever, it comes out to taste really good. Yo, that's cool. It's like a little portable. Oh shit! It's like polenta. Whoa, nice. Wow. Nice. She's gonna eat in nature. Dog's like, yo, man, you gonna share with me or what? Nope. It's like, give it to the dog, bro. Yeah. That's all right. Except that was like not enough. That was obviously a tease. Yo, what's going on? She's putting it away already? You just started this adventure. Nah, she must be very specific. You know how there are some specific people out there who are like, oh, I'm just gonna make sure, I'm gonna put it away and then I'm gonna take it out next time I need it. Coasting. Yeah, you move that little bush away. Oh snap! She's about to get undressed again. What's the reason for this? So she ate, and now she's gonna get undressed to go. Hold on. That's a cool thing. It's already like built together. She's gotta open it, and that's it. Nice. Okay, so she puts it on top. Nice. That's cool. It's like a cover for the top. I guess that's for a weight to keep the mosquitoes out. So she's out camping, I guess. That's a sleeping bag? Nice. Nice. Well, that's cool. It's like a little shampoo thingy. I mean, it's like a little washer. She's gonna wash. I thought she was gonna go jump into like a lake or something like that. That's interesting. Huh. Well, it must be, it's almost over. That's why she's like... She ate, and now she's going to take a shower. Oh, that's cool. Respect to her. This dog is getting impatient. That's cool. She has a little lantern. That's cool. Hold on, she has a lot of them. Cooking outdoor. Hold on. This is really interesting. It's very rare to see someone cook outside. Someone needs to help this girl. That's cool. She's putting up a hammock. What a cool dog. Oh shit, she's already begun. She's already begun. Now how does this work? She goes to like the distance, right? She sets up this camera, right? The one that's recording her right now. She sets this camera up and then she walks along the line and then she goes to pick up the camera. So right now I'm guessing she's going to pick up the camera. Yes, she probably picked up the camera and she placed it somewhere else. Now she's walking away from the camera. I guess she found a better location. There's not much cooking going on here. We were promised cooking. Alright, here we go. Okay, we got the oil. Then we got some spices, I guess. Alright. Now we got the rack of spice, nice. Alright, let's do it. Me and the dog are ready. Okay. Just putting in the oil into the water. That's interesting. I'll put some salt in there. Okay. Nice. Take out the onion. Oh. Interesting. I like how she gently put the garlic on that little thing. She's just like huh. Whoa. Huh. She didn't boil them the normal way in like a big pot. She boiled them inside of that little frying pan? What? I didn't know you could do that. Whoa. Now with careful precision. Huh. Makes me kind of want some of the spaghetti now that I look at it. Huh. Spaghetti. Spaghetti. Now I kind of want spaghetti. Now I kind of want spaghetti. Huh. Oh, sorry about that. Well, nice. Even August the Duck made a thing about this.
I was posting today, but after what happened,
This is so cringy.
I don't want to be called a bully again, so yeah. No, I want to kiss them. Here's the thing, right? I don't know if men are still entitled to women's affection and touch. I don't owe anyone a kiss.
Well, guys, it got worse. To the surprise of likely nobody whatsoever, a situation I talked about very recently has only managed to get worse. This year so far is just full of surprises, huh? A couple of days ago, I made a video about a situation on Twitch where a popular Twitch streamer named SubCaitlin brought her mod Dilly onto one of her live streams and basically just degraded him and embarrassed him for an hour straight. If you've seen a clip from a Twitch stream over the last couple of days of a Twitch mod kissing a streamer, that's these people. I'd recommend you go and give that video a watch before this one. I'll leave a card in the top right corner. Otherwise, you'll be missing out on some pretty important context. However, I'll try to give you guys a real quick rundown on the situation, just so we're all up to speed. So a couple of days ago, the Twitch streamer SubCaitlin invited one of her Twitch mods, Dilly, onto a live stream. These are the people you're seeing in the background. They did a truth or drink stream that had a donation goal of $500, and if the donation goal was met, they were supposed to kiss each other. Now, the entire stream was kind of weird up to this point. A lot of strange questions were asked, a lot of weird jokes were made, and they were pretty much all at the expense of Dilly. But once this donation goal was met, it got a whole lot worse. Caitlin basically began to act like Dilly was some sort of repulsive animal that she could not bear the thought of kissing, and it took like 10 minutes of hyping herself up and screaming for anything to actually happen, and then when they did kiss, she ran off screaming, "I need to go wash out my mouth." So basically just an entire stream of stuff that was probably not that good for old Dilly's self-esteem. Now obviously the internet at large was not very happy with this stream, and she got a lot of crap for it, which resulted in her tweeting this out, but that's not where the explanations ended. The next day, her and Dilly did another stream where she doubles down on everything and basically said that nothing she did is wrong, it's all just fun and games, and Dilly is perfectly okay with it. It's not a very convincing explanation, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
And so, that's kind of cool. Was that okay? I have videos. I was too drunk to post them yesterday. I also post them today, but after what happened, I don't want to be called a bully again, so yeah. Brandon girl, thank you for the reset. I'm all good, guys. Don't worry about me. Thank you for getting us such a voice critical. Yeah, so I'm actually a huge Charlie fan. Hi, Jake. How are you? Jake can confirm he hung out with me and Dilly at the same time. I'm not a bully.
Okay, so she's really going to hang onto this argument pretty heavily about how she is not a bully. If you saw the original video, I don't really know how you can perceive what she did as anything else. She's going to harp on the fact that her and Dilly are friends in real life a lot, and that that's why all of this is okay, because it's an understood thing in their friendship. There is a difference between friendly banter and what seems like purposeful degradation. I think we've all probably known somebody like this before. Maybe it was in middle school, but still, I feel like everybody's been acquaintances with somebody like this, who is basically just a bully. They're mean and hateful, and they try to bring you down all the time, but they play it off as, oh, that's just how I am with my friends. I don't think I've ever been friends with somebody who doesn't enjoy the kind of playful banter where you lightly make fun of each other. It's a very, very common thing in human relationships, which is why when it goes past that and it no longer seems friendly, most people can recognize it pretty easily, and that's what's happening here.
But yeah, I'm actually a huge Charlie fan, so after that video, I'm no longer. I just think that it's kind of up to make a video about me bullying someone, right? Which is true. I mean, what I did in the video, we take it out of context and just watch a short clip of my stream, it looks like bullying, right? But then you make a video that will get over 1 million views to send all the bullies to me, you know? So is it not kind of up, you think? Alright, so obviously I do not have the reach or influence that Moist Critical or Charlie or Penguin Zero, whatever you know him as, has, but I've been on the receiving end of this argument many times. If you do something dumb or mean or something worth criticizing on the internet and somebody calls you out for it, you're not being bullied. It's called being held accountable. Now obviously some people go too far and they say things they shouldn't, but I, nor does any other content creator, have any sort of control over that whatsoever. I've made it very, very clear in my years of doing YouTube that I don't condone going and attacking people for videos I make, sending them mean DMs, sending them mean comments, anything like that. That's all I can do. That's all any content creator can do, really. Just like in my last video, there were people in the comments section saying mean things to me because I was talking about Sup Caitlyn in a negative way. I'm not going to hold Caitlyn responsible for that because I doubt she's saying go leave mean comments on this YouTuber's video. That's just what some people do. It's an inevitable part of the internet.
Kate's been a great friend to me since I've been out here. I've had fun every single night. She's done things that she personally didn't want to do, but for me, she would do it. And you know what? We banter or like joke about with each other. That's like, I won't take it to heart because me and her are still friends at the end of the day. And like, I have tough skin, and you know, and I just want to let y'all know that yeah, words can be hurtful sometimes, but I'm good. I'm great. All right. So.
All right. So does anybody else see a pretty drastic difference in the way that Caitlyn views this and the way that Dilly views this? She's talking about how nothing is serious. They're just friends. It's not bullying. But then he seems to basically straight up acknowledge that some of the stuff she says hurts him. He says, I know words can be hurtful, but at the end of the day, I'm good. Dude, you're literally admitting that she's hurting you. That's just not what friends do to each other. There are limits.
Maybe I'm paying you to say this.
She's not paying me anything at all.
I've never paid Dilly in my life. But yeah, see, this is what I don't get, right? Dilly has stated, even before this stream, that he was okay with it. We talked when this was blowing up. I talked to him in person, like I said, right? And I asked him, like, do you ever call me anything? He said no. So if he's not mad, why are you guys mad? Like, he's obviously okay, he's fine. Why are you guys mad for him when he's not even upset? I don't think you guys are even mad about what happened. You guys can be mad at a person just to be hateful, you know? Like, if he's not upset, why are you? You know, he's lying. You can be honest. You can roast me straight to my face, say whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's like, if I want to joke about it, I'll joke, right? Like, I might mess with her a lot today if I see something wrong with her cooking.
Yeah.
So, I think you'll see a little bit more of my actual self.
All right, so this is something I think I'm going to end up ranting about for a minute, because I feel like maybe Caitlyn is not seeing this situation for what it is. Maybe I'm just speculating, but I have a pretty good feeling. Because the other night, I was reading some comments, and a lot of people seem to be kind of upset with me for saying that I don't really feel bad for Dilly, which is something I still stand by, and I'm going to explain why. I feel like everybody, especially if you have a friend group that mostly consists of dudes, knows a Dilly. Me personally, I'm very close to my Dilly, so I've seen this kind of thing happen a lot. There's a certain brand of man out there who thinks the best way to get close to a woman is to be her personal doormat. Some of you are going to have a friend immediately pop into your mind, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're basically just a punching bag. They do whatever they say, they're always there. It's basically just a one-way friendship to a person who doesn't even really see them as a friend, more just comedic relief. I've literally seen this kind of conversation go down between my Dilly and a girl he was interested in after he told me how much the stuff she says hurts him. And this is on the Dilly. Now, I'm not trying to turn Dilly into a term here. I'm just trying to make this easy to follow. And it doesn't matter what gender you are. It doesn't matter who you are. If you are a person who is like this, if you just let people treat you like this because you think it's going to get them closer to you, this is on you. All of this is to say, obviously, Dilly isn't going to say anything, because if his situation is anything like all the Dillies I've seen in the past, he genuinely believes eventually this is going to work. Now, like I said, I could just be speculating here. Maybe Dilly and Caitlyn are an exception, but I doubt it.
Kiss them? No, I want to kiss them. Here's the thing, right? I don't know if men are so entitled to women's affection and touch. I don't owe anyone a kiss. The kiss is a troll thing I do. It's not the first time I've done it, by the way. I've done a lot of kissing donut goals with other guests I brought on. I act the same way with every kid. I'm sure there's clips out there somewhere. I don't want to kiss him. I don't want to kiss him. I don't want to.
Why would you say this, Caitlyn? Now I have to make you look like a fool. I went on YouTube and I pulled up the only 2 clips I could find of you kissing anybody else, and here's what those look like.
Are you sure? This makes it more cringe.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Thank you so much for $500. That was a really good kiss.
What are you doing? What is wrong with this girl?
Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me, those aren't quite the same as Dilly's. I also don't really understand what her thought process is behind throwing in the men are so entitled thing here. Obviously, if you're a person who thinks a woman is entitled to kiss a man for whatever reason, you're insane. Like, that's not even up for debate, but that's not what this is. You, yourself, willingly made a donation goal where you accepted money to kiss your Twitch mod. And then once that happened, you made it seem like you were being forced to eat manure. If you don't want to do it, why would you make the Twitch goal in the first place? Nobody would judge you for not wanting to kiss somebody. Nobody sane would do that. But you chose to do this for Twitch money. So don't try and turn this around into being entitled. You made this choice willingly.
It's not. And what's weird is I never said anything about Dilly's appearance, literally ever. You watch the whole VOD, it's public. I've never once. Sorry, my cats are going crazy right now. I've never once roasted his appearance, right? So everyone's saying like, oh, he's in a bad look, he's not ugly. You want to kiss him because he's ugly. That's not even why. I've already known this guy for so long. To me, he's like my little brother. You know what I mean? Like he's like my nerdy little brother. Why would I want to kiss someone that I see in like in a family almost way? But yeah, so I don't want to kiss. So even not even trolling, we would never kiss each other. We're literally friends. It's like to the point where we're like siblings. So yeah. Okay, so having a platonic relationship with a woman, if you're a man or vice versa, is completely normal, and I do agree that the internet oftentimes makes it out to be way too weird. Normal, functioning humans can be friends with people of the opposite sex and not have any sort of ulterior motives. People seem to have forgotten that. However, saying this while simultaneously having a donation goal visible in the bottom right corner titled Dilly Sniffs My Laundry, which will be met during this stream, and at that point Dilly will sniff Caitlyn's panties, makes this entire segment a little hard to take seriously, I'm not gonna lie. So after this, she starts talking about how the videos that were made about her, especially Charlie's, were all just encouraging people to go bully her. She goes through some of her Instagram DMs and reads some of the stuff that people have sent her, and like I said earlier, obviously people who go that far are hypocritical and they're not doing the right thing, but once again, somebody calling you out for doing something is not encouraging you to be bullied. Then she does what might be my least favorite thing that I see all the time on the internet. I swear I see this sentiment pop up in every single internet situation ever. The idea that two bad things can't coexist. She basically says that she can't be called the bully here because people are saying worse things to her. You can both be a bad person and also be the victim of people who are worse than you. Both of these things can be true. It doesn't automatically make what you did good though. She then closes all of this out by basically repeating what she was saying earlier, how everything she says is just all in good fun and that it's all just a joke, but honestly I'm just not buying it. I can buy that she really thinks it's just a joke and it's all just a game to her, but what she is saying to the people around her, I guarantee you is hurting them. A lot of the times people who act like this, who are just mean to everybody, they do think it's a game. They do think it's okay, because I guess they think everybody's in on it. And you know what? Dilly might say he's in on it, but unfortunately the guy's not that good of an actor, because you can tell he's not. Well guys, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this entire situation? Hopefully I'm so wrong, I'm gonna end up feeling silly. You know, maybe
this duck is onto something. I'm gonna subscribe. Oh, I am subscribed. Yo. This duck is on to something. Oh, that's cool. He does a lot of thingamabobbers. There's a new worst chef on TikTok.
I put the chicken on, and then more Alfredo sauce, and then I do that.
What you making?
Some stuffed chicken. Ta-da!
What are you making?
Hot dog spaghetti.
Mama. What are you making?
Let's make some chocolate pudding.
Well, guys, there's a new sheriff in town. It's been a while since we've come on here to talk about a new contender for the worst chef on a certain social media platform, and today we are coming back with a bang. Yeah, it's about to get back. Now, as many of you will already know, we have talked about a lot of different people cooking a lot of different stuff on this channel. And when we talk about people cooking on TikTok, there's always an aspect of the discussion regarding how legitimate whatever we're seeing actually is. People do a lot of stupid shit for TikTok views, and wasting food and creating abominations is surprisingly one of the more common things people are willing to do. So a lot of the times when we're talking about these TikTok chefs, you've kind of got to suspend your disbelief. You know that these people are not actually eating what they're creating. More common things people use and wasting food and creating abominations is surprisingly one of the more common things people are willing to do. So a lot of the times when we're talking about these TikTok chefs, you've kind of got to suspend your disbelief. You know that these people are not actually eating what they're creating, but sometimes it's just fun to watch what the human brain can come up with. However, every now and then we find somebody who's really doing it for the love of the game. The views, the fame, the ad revenue, it's all irrelevant to them. They just can't cook to save their lives. And today we might have one of those situations. I don't know yet, and that's why I'm bringing it to you guys. Over the last year or so, I would say, I have been sent many a TikTok from an account named Josh and Mama. It's an account where a son documents his mother's inability to cook literally anything, and I mean that. Scrolling through this TikTok account made me feel as if I had stumbled upon a portal to an alternate dimension where they just got cooking, like it was invented yesterday, maybe the day before. And in that time, the lady we're going to be watching today was like Clockwork Orange, but instead of having to watch violent crimes, she was forced to read Betty Crocker cookbooks. That's really the only explanation I can think of, because nothing in any of these videos makes any sense, to the point where I really have some trouble believing any of it is real. However, there are some moments where reality seems to peek through, and it suggests that what we're seeing might not be fabricated. And that's what you're here to help me determine. So let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
This is so funny.
What are you making?
Let's make some chocolate pudding.
Who did this?
Amy?
Who is it?
Ew.
What is that?
Coconut milk.
Ooh.
Wow, it's supposed to be chunky. I don't know. I've never seen coconut milk before.
That's a lot of sugar.
I don't think it's enough sugar. I think it needs more.
She said, I don't think that's enough sugar.
And you see, I don't think it's enough chocolate either.
Okay, so I wanted to start with this one for two reasons. One, because this is the most normal recipe we're going to get this entire video, and it's boiled egg chocolate pudding, so do with that information what you will. And two, I've actually eaten this before. I know that makes me sound like a psychopath, but back in high school, I was on a cut, and I wanted something sweet, and I found this recipe. So many people said good things about it, so I was like, you know what, sure, I'll give it a try. Worst fucking thing I've ever put in my mouth. It probably didn't help that I had a really bad blender, so it wasn't really like pudding. It was more like chocolatey scrambled eggs. Yeah, don't eat this.
Fucking.
Lick this spoon.
It's not ready.
Come on, man. It can't be like that bad. I mean, if you get enough chocolate, you probably overpower that.
Yeah, this is a little glimpse into the reality of how bad this stuff tastes. You're gonna see this lady eat a bunch of diabolical shit during this video. She has no issues whatsoever. The fact that this kind of caught her off guard should clue you in on just how bad this stuff is.
Oh wow. Look at this fridge.
Leave my refrigerator alone.
Okay, so remember how I said we're gonna get a few peeks into reality that make me think this might actually be real? You know, a few behind-the-scenes looks. This is one of them. Having a fridge this dirty makes me question what you're doing in your kitchen. I mean, it looks like somebody cleaned off the bottom of their work boots with this fridge. How do you even accumulate this much gunk?
Hey, homemade chocolate pudding. That's what I made. So we're gonna try it.
Oh,
The first bite kind of tastes fishy. Fishy? Yeah.
she says fishy.
What is it?
Again, this seems like a genuine reaction to me. A man never forgets the first time that he eats boiled egg pudding, and it is definitely a taste, that's for sure. It's like getting punched in the face by sulfur and vanilla extract. It's not
This
very
shit is
pleasant.
so funny.
What are you making? What are you making?
Chicken Alfredo.
Oh, come on, man.
Perfect, like portion size for us.
Oh, come on, bro.
I think one's enough flavor.
She said chicken Alfredo.
I don't think enough flavor would save this anyway.
You don't even know what I'm doing yet.
Look, maybe I'm just a hater, probably am, but I've got to say, I'm really not a fan of this dynamic. It feels very forced.
This is so
Probably
funny.
The main thing that makes
Speaking
me
chicken
think these
Alfredo,
videos are
this
not
shit looks
real.
like
I mean,
ass,
every
bro.
time she says anything, it's the forced laugh and panning the camera down to the ground. He acts surprised anytime she does anything, even though this is apparently what she's been cooking like for her entire life. It just seems natural. Also, spoiler
I love this
alert,
channel.
this
This shit
is
is
the
mad
most
funny.
seasoning that this lady is going to use throughout this entire video.
That shit looks like ass,
I gotta
bro.
put the chicken on, and then
Oh.
more Alfredo sauce, and then I do that.
Word.
Oh, there's 15 grams of protein in there.
Exactly. So this is good for you.
That's
Oh,
that's a pleasant
bro.
sound and sight. Yeah, sure, why not? Just go ahead and dump all that
That's
chicken water into
fucking
the
gross.
dish. We're breaking all the rules already. What difference is the chicken water gonna make? It's times
Chicken
like
water.
these where I just really can't believe these are the
shit.
actions of an actual human. This has got to be a bit. I mean, it's got to be a character, right? Could it have started off real? Maybe.
Chicken
But
water.
Nobody cooks this way day in and day out. I mean, surely, right?
Damn, kid.
That's a lot of cheese.
Yo, that's like half the package right there.
No, more cheese is better.
Oh, God. Oh, just throw the whole damn package in there,
I
bro.
want to cook it.
Oh, shit.
I know, I didn't
It's gotta be a meme.
No, it did not.
This guy should run a side gig sitting at comedy clubs helping people not bomb because my goodness is he easily humored. I mean, is there something wrong with me? Is it bad that this bothers me that much? Why are you laughing this hard at everything? She said the recipe she looked at didn't tell her how long to cook it for. Am I missing out on a joke? Am I just literally?
Why some noodles not
Oh,
be done?
shit.
You better stop right now.
What the heck?
No, I told you, didn't I?
No, these noodles are done.
Dude.
Yes.
What the heck?
That is so creamy.
I mean, yo, it's creepy because there's like the whole bag of
No way.
cheese over there, bro. Those noodles are not done. Just put like chicken water in there and shit.
I can't believe that worked.
I feel like we're really being kind of loosey-goosey with the word work. The food that you put into your oven eventually cooked. I mean, I'll concede that much. If you want to say it worked in that sense, fine. But nothing about ramen noodle seasoning, 3 jars of Walmart Alfredo sauce, and some canned chicken water is working. I mean,
Chicken
that
water.
I can allow to say. What's really getting me here,
This shit is
and one
so
of the
funny.
things that makes me think it's a joke,
This is
is that
chicken
this
water.
is just as much, if not more, effort than just making normal Alfredo. I mean, it would seem like if she has no problem eating this, then she would have no problem just boiling some pasta and then putting a jar of Alfredo sauce in it. Why not just do that? Probably because ramen noodles get more views on TikTok, and that's what this is actually about, right?
We're doing chicken and fries for lunch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one of those little one-pan recipes.
You cooking all that chicken?
Yes, I'm gonna cook all this chicken.
Oh, come on, bro.
I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure this is not what people are referring to when they talk about a one-pan dish. It truly boggles my mind that some people out there really eat like this. Like, this is what I imagine to be the average British lunch. Just plain chicken, plain fries, not even salt. I mean, when you're not even salting your food, somebody needs to step in.
Oh. Look. It worked.
It did. Nice.
Wow.
I'm ready to eat. You ready to eat?
These two are really making us Southerners look bad. What the fuck are you guys expecting? Like every time you take something out of the oven, it's your first time ever using one. Why?
What are you expecting?
Surprised that things that go into an oven come out cooked. I mean, seriously, anytime.
Why are you surprised?
Oven, this guy just seems
oh god, this is so funny.
What you making?
Oh my god.
Some stuffed chicken.
What you stuffing it with?
Cheese. Mayonnaise and cheese.
Mayonnaise. Oh Lord. Mama.
What?
I feel like at this point you're probably starting to get the point. This is another banger of a recipe. It's completely unseasoned chicken slathered in mayonnaise with
another banger, son.
On top. It's the food of my people. I really have a lot of trouble believing this is real. There's just no way. I mean, there's no way that there's anybody on the planet who doesn't even at least put salt on what they're cooking, right? I mean, that's the beginning. Even Kay's cooking uses salt. Like, if you just salted everything and didn't use pepper, okay,
oh god, that's
whatever.
so funny.
I've met people who think that black pepper is spicy. It's a big world out there, but nobody cooks like this. I just can't believe it. Like, here's another video that went viral for them cooking these like weird spaghetti hot dogs. Nobody
that would go
this.
viral.
You
I can see that.
Spaghetti hot dogs to make hot dogs. You make hot dog spaghetti.
That's like some crazy
for some reason like hot dogs.
Wickedy whack stuff.
But the spaghetti is not part of the traditional hot dog meal. A lot of people seem to really think this
just roll it up, I guess, and then that's it, right?
Is the fridge a little disgusting?
And then you put it into a bun?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so that's it. You just get more just get more.
Day, though? I don't think so. This is just another lame TikTok account who does nothing but waste food day in and day out. It's a real noble
It's not a
cause.
bad, like,
Am I
you know what I mean?
Hater? Are Josh and Mama too wholesome for this kind of treatment?
It's not a bad.
Not. I'm not even gonna let you answer that. They're wholesome.
It's not a bad. I would I would try that. That looked kind of nice. The spaghetti with the.
I'm making fried pickles.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, Peter's on fire! It's on fire! Grab Peter! Grab it! What is it?
Well, guys, the streaming sphere is getting
that
kind
is
of wacky. Today, we're
great.
going to see two things in great abundance, and those two things are stupidity and ass cheeks. But I guess you could say that about pretty much any live stream these days, huh? Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I think you deserve that. This video is a little bit of a nothing sandwich. This is honestly just the result of me having nothing better to talk about today and finding something that I saw on Twitter kind of funny. This is really just a sit back and point and laugh kind of video. Acting like this is actually newsworthy would be kind of silly. The other day, a streamer who goes by the name of Hi Hey It's Danny set her kitchen on fire while she was trying to cook fried pickles. Yeah, that's it. Look, we've all had a day like this before. Listen, I really did try and find something better, I promise. And sure, somebody almost burning down their entire apartment complex on stream is not the worst thing I've ever uploaded on this channel. And I guess if you look at it a certain way, this is just me continuing all the cooking videos I cover on this channel. So you know what? I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's begin.
I'm kind of in shock by it too.
We'll see. I really only get these games for zombies.
I'm making fried pickles.
Quick spoiler alert, just so the real fried pickle fans out there aren't too disappointed. There will not be a single fried pickle made during the entirety of this video. Okay? Just thought you deserve to know that.
I don't think the oil's right. Wait, should it be steaming like that?
Okay, so 2 answers to 2 different questions. No, it should not be steaming like that. That's also not Steam. And secondly,
That's
no,
also
don't
not
worry,
Steam.
there's not some ad playing in a random tab you have opened. That's just a song that decided to start playing midstream for some reason. Yeah, I was pretty confused when I first heard it too.
It's just some random song that just started randomly playing.
Pickles, but I've never had them fried before. Oh, it's gonna be lost. Oh, turn the fan on. Genius.
Okay, so now I think is as good a time as ever to politely ask YouTube to not age restrict this video. I'm not going to specify why I'm asking that. That seems to get me in trouble a lot of the times, but I'm just asking, you know, in general. No specific reason, just a request to the YouTube gods, that's all.
Should I turn the oil down? I don't know anything about this. I've never done this before.
Okay, so those words are something you're going to hear quite a lot throughout this video. Her referring to the fact that she's never fried pickles before.
I love this account.
I don't think a lot of people have. I've never fried pickles myself before, so what I would do in this situation is I would look up how do I fry pickles.
Yeah, or like ask ChatGPT or something like that.
The meta when you're trying to learn how to cook something. You look
I'm
up
sure
how
Google
to do
can
it.
tell you.
We're gonna see
I'm sure
very
Wikipedia
shortly
can
why
tell
that
you.
seems to be a pretty good idea if you are trying to learn how to fry something for the first time ever.
I've never fried them before. I think the
Bro.
oil might be ready though. Oh, I hate the smell of burning.
Okay, so while I said that I've never fried pickles myself, at some point you've really
That,
got to look at what the person is doing, and you've got to question their common sense. When is the smell of burning ever, and I mean ever, a good sign when you're trying to cook something? Even if you're cooking something for the first time ever in your entire life, the smell of burning
That
is
is
a
so
universal
funny.
sign
I don't know
that
why.
whatever you're doing is not good. And that expands outside of the kitchen. It is pretty much never.
She's,
a good
like, so
thing
oblivious
if you
to it.
smell something burning.
I actually hate the smell of deep fryers. Burning something?
You burning something? I don't know.
Wait! That shit is smoking so much. It's oh my god!
Oh shit.
It's on fire! What do I do?
Okay, so not only is it a pretty bad idea to deep fry something
Fire.
that you have
Oh,
no
geez.
idea how to deep fry, it is an
Bro.
exponentially worse idea to try and deep fry anything when you are unfamiliar with the concept of a grease fire.
It's
Now,
on
look,
fire.
A lot of people on Twitter are giving
Oh
these
my
two
God,
a
that's
hard
so
time
funny.
because they started freaking out, which I'm not gonna do. I'm sure a fire starting in your kitchen is a pretty unnerving event, but
Yeah,
how we got
absolutely.
here is just pure stupidity. There are basic things you have to do as an adult, and one of those things is acknowledging the dangers of the stuff you're doing. This is the reason I refuse to ever try and deep fry turkey,
Oh, jeez,
even though
that's so
I want
funny.
to deep fried turkey in my life so badly.
Bro.
Because I'm convinced that if I try to, even though it probably wouldn't happen because I'm not a dumbass, I think I'm going to burn down my entire neighborhood. But that's because instead of just buying a frozen turkey and throwing it into a deep fryer, I looked up how you deep fry a turkey. To think you'd be fine just dumping oil in a pan, cranking up the heat, and going to town raw dogging it, that's pretty silly.
Raw dog.
What the fuck?
This fucking guy.
Turn it off.
Everybody's a fucking. Everybody's a master.
This is news to me. I was unaware that there were voice-operated stoves in this country. I like how they're just yelling at each other to turn it off, but neither of them will turn it off. Now, if you ever experience a grease fire, the best thing to do is to cover it up with a lid. What they are going to do
That is
might
so
just
funny.
be the worst possible way that you could put out a grease fire, and it proves that these two might be some of the luckiest people on this planet.
Grab the section. What is it? Is it?
It's not funny, but it is because nothing bad really happened. It's hilarious to me how they're treating this like a wild animal. The guy's like, what is it, my brother in Christ? It's a fire. Our ancient
What is this?
ancestors knew what this was. You know what this is.
Oh
And
my God, this commentary is
don't
hysterical.
Grab the fire. Why is she saying to grab the fire? I'm pretty sure what they're doing, though, is the best course of action. I think this is what the firemen who came to my school in like the 2nd grade told me to do. Just scream and run away and allow the fire to spread. That is the proven way to fight a fire.
I don't know what it is. It's not the extinguisher.
Okay, so this guy clearly has access to information that I don't, because on my list of safe ways to put out a fire, throwing the fire onto a wooden cabinet is not on there. How this did not result in their entire apartment burning down, I have no idea. My best guess is that if you watch it back, he kind of luckily threw the pan down in almost like a fanning motion, so I guess that dispersed the oil thin enough to where it lost its energy. I don't know if that really lines up. I skipped most of chemistry in high school, but that's my best guess. Had the pan not fallen that way, I think this would have ended in a disaster. Now, for a while, they're just trying to air out their apartments. It also takes kind of a considerable amount of time for the smoke detector to go off, so this might have been a blessing in disguise, because had this been a real fire, I don't know if they would have had enough time. This apartment was like 99% smoke before anything went off, which is probably not the best in the case of a fire. So really,
and it's still on. Just turn that shit off. Oh, it's in the back. Bro, that's annoying.
I was gonna fry the pickles, but no fresh pickles are getting fried tonight, bro.
Bro.
Yes! I didn't know that was gonna happen. I've literally never done this before. I've never put out a fire either.
Look, dude, I appreciate you trying to save face here, but you knew she was frying pickles. I feel like with that information, you could have figured out what kind of fire it was. Also, starving pretty much any fire of oxygen is going to kill it. Not everybody knows the lid trick. That's nothing to be ashamed of, but let's be honest with ourselves, okay?
Yes, I'm okay. I'm in shock. I've never caught anything on fire before. He did save it. If I was here by myself, oh my god, it would have all burned down. The whole fucking building would have burned down. I can't do anything by myself anymore. No, if you weren't here and I was trying to fry pickles, we wouldn't have a place to live.
This is such a crazy thing to say to grown adults. Just admitting to the entire internet you're too irresponsible to do 3 minutes of research before you start something new, and because of that unwillingness, it is unsafe to trust you to do anything on your own. That's not something to brag about. That's pretty much where everything ends, though later in the stream they watch it back and they giggle about it, and I mean, like, sure, it's a funny story, I guess, but at the same time, for two grown adults, this is not a very good look. Well, guys, normally this is where I ask what you think, but this
is so funny. This account is so funny. You should go check it out. August the Duck. So many funny things here. Man, that was some funny stuff right there. I gotta say that was some funny stuff. What else we got here? I wish you could. Oh, you could search now? Oh, that's cool. Let's see if he ever did a. No, I don't think he ever did anything. Yeah, what's up? It's cracking.
So the first thing we want to do is dip a taco shell in some cake mix. We're going to start with 2 eggs in our Doritos bag. Next, we're going to add a little bit of milk.
TikTok cooking, a phrase that would make a Navy SEAL pee their pants. Now, we've seen our fair share of, not so great cooking on this channel, but it seems like TikTok has the unique ability to always one-up what we've seen. And, well, today is no exception. Now, we looked at the TikTok account, Silly Girl, a few months ago, and I decided to go check on them, and that might have been a mistake. You see, I really thought during the last video that this account account was just some sort of joke, that they weren't really making these recipes to be serious, that it was just kind of a satirical account. But the fact that months later they are still continuing with the same kinds of recipes does not really help with that theory. Either that, or they're just extremely dedicated to making terrifying recipes. Don't know which one would be worse, but we did not come here to discuss the logistics of a TikTok cooking account. We're here to watch things that scare us enter an oven. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's begin.
We're going to start by grating the frozen chicken breast.
You know, it's never a good sign when you are literally not even 2 seconds into a video and you're already doing something like grating a chicken breast. I can safely say I have never seen this happen in my entire life.
She's grating the chicken breast. Oh, dude.
Cooking technique, right? Please tell me I'm right.
Flip my chicken around here. This is what it should look like when you're done. I'm going to take our shredded chicken and I'm going to transfer it to a bowl. Crack an egg here.
What?
I'm going to add some salt, a little bit of pepper.
She grated the chicken.
Seasoning, and a little bit of garlic powder. And I'm also going to add a little bit of breadcrumbs. Now we're going to mix all this together. Once you're done mixing, you want to mold it together almost like a hamburger patty. Now take some saran wrap, place it over your bowl. We want to place that inside our bowl.
One thing you can guarantee if you're following a recipe off of TikTok is that you are going to go through about 17 unnecessary steps to make something that could have been made in about 5 minutes. I cannot think of a single use you would have for this recipe if you need a whole bowl for one patty. You're going to use every bowl you have in your house trying to make enough food to feed a family.
Now we're going to take our chicken, place it into our bowl. You want to mold that to the bowl. Now we're going to fold over the saran wrap and do each side. Put it over this way, nice and tight. Now
they do that.
Wrap, we want to place it into the freezer for about an hour.
I like how she wore gloves, presumably to not have to touch the raw chicken directly, and then proceeds to touch every single thing without taking off the gloves. Really not much for yourself.
All right, let's see if we can unwrap this thing.
Burned.
We're going to unravel the rest here. Place that into our flour, nice and gentle. I'm going to coat that completely. All right, goes into our egg now. I'm going to cover it all up. Now it goes into our breadcrumbs. There we go. All right, let's give it a nice flip again. Now we're going to pop this into the oven at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes. Okay, so it's actually been about 30 minutes. Take a look. Whoa!
So basically, you've managed to make breadcrumb coated chicken in about 400 extra steps. I'm serious, what is it with these life hack and cooking hack channels always trying to trick you into thinking their way is less work? It is literally always more effort to use their methods.
Wow! Right,
wow!
Cut this in half now. Oh, that's cutting nice and smooth.
I mean, yo, come on, man. Of course it's gonna look that good.
That looks just like bread. Some mayo here.
Oh, jeez.
Now I'm going to place some burgers. Now I'm going to place some cheese.
That's already got.
Another burger. I'm going to place a little bit of ketchup. One more layer of cheese. I'm going to add some crispy.
There's already meat in that inside of that bread.
There you go. Look at that.
You know what? I don't want to. I don't like what I'm seeing.
I don't like what I'm seeing either.
You just created a monster. I thought we were making a vessel for some sort of sauce.
So this is made with shredded meat and stuff, and then she put more meat, cheese, and some seasoned peppers or whatever.
Basic chicken meal, and you mean to tell me you have created a hamburger bun out of chicken? Is this illegal? Because it shouldn't be. At least not doing it this way.
We're going to start with the block of Velveeta cheese.
You just know that you're watching a cooking video and a block of Velveeta cheese gets thrown into the mix. It's not going to end well.
We're going to add some macaroni noodles. Now about halfway up the cheese. Now we're going to add some heavy whipping cream. You just want to use enough to cover the noodles. That's enough right there. Now we're going to add some
damn, so that's a lot of that's a lot of stuff, man.
Right here. Make that nice and even. Now
what?
We're going to add about 1 cup of water. It's going to help our noodles cook. Now I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese. Now we're going to place this into the oven at 375 for 30 minutes.
What is with these channels and being so adamantly against cooking pasta in the traditional way?
Yeah, seriously.
This looks fine, except for the fact that you just didn't at least kind of cook the pasta before you put it in. I mean,
why can't you just like boil it and like strain it and stuff like that?
There's enough cheese in this dish to kill a large horse, but you know what I mean.
Now while that's baking, we're going to make our topping.
Dude, she's just like
a lot to cover the top. Now we're going to add some melted butter. There we go.
What?
We're going to give this a light mix here. Combine all that together. So when it looks like brown sugar, that's when you know it's ready. I'm going to add some seasoning. I'm going to add some garlic powder, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, some parsley flakes to make it look pretty, and last but not least, some grated Parmesan cheese.
The more I watch these videos, the more I realize that these dishes are pretty much all made of the same ingredients, just a few differences here and there. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this woman not bread something.
We're going to start with 2 eggs in our Doritos bag. Next, we're going to add a little bit of milk.
You know what? No, I'm not even going to humor this one. Sorry, people, I have standards.
We're going to start by adding some boiled pasta, and I want to fill it about 3/4 way up. Crack 1 egg. There we go. Nice and pretty. Next, we're going to add some milk. I'm using about 175 milliliters. Next, we're going to add some vegetable oil, just using a 1/4 cup here. Now we're going to give it a little bit of flavor, using paprika. Next, I'm going to add some nutmeg. This gives it a nice flavor as well. I'm going to pop both yolks, and then I'm going to gently stir this around.
I mean, at least the pasta is boiled, I guess. But this is still just dumb stunt food. She literally poured the pasta out of a mixing bowl that she could have just done this in. But instead, to get more comments and feed the algorithm, she mixes it in a very inefficient way so people get angry. And it's working.
I find that by twisting this works best. Now I'm going to sprinkle some of that feta in here, make it nice and cheesy. Next, I'm going to finally chop up some fresh parsley. We're going to make it nice and pretty and colorful. We're going to give this another toss. It's one of my favorite meals in the world. Okay, now we're going to place this into the oven at 355.
She keeps putting everything in the oven at 375. What's up, kitty cat? What you got there? Huh? What you got there, Cookie Monster? Yeah, she caught it. She caught something. Hey! What'd you caught? What'd you catch? Come on. Oh. High alert. This cat's on high alert. She's hunting. She's hunting rabbits. She's hunting rabbits. Yeah, you killed it. All right, you're awesome. You have quenched your thirst for blood. Yo, I'm so happy. Hey! What do you keep eating over here? Oh shit. That's a lot of woof. was wondering what that was. What's up, Cookie Monster? You want this thing? Right here. Oh shit, she's on to me. Hey, you're not supposed to learn these things. This cat is like an AI, you know. I turned this laser thing on, and she like looked at it and she was like, "Oh, that's where it's coming from. Look, she's learning." Hey, you just... Hey, where you going? Who, me or him or her? Sorry. Now, why does he have his feet up? Me? I don't know. Probably not a good idea because she will swap me eventually. This has happened in the past. She'd be like running all around, and all of a sudden, like I'll point the thing over here, and then she'll swap me. She's mad funny though. She's like, she was looking at the pen a couple of minutes ago. Come on. Come on, Zimba. Come on, Nala. Nala, actually, sorry, that's what I was going to say. Look at this, she's not a care in the world. I wish I had more toys for her. Come here, Cookie Monster. Want me to brush you? Kitty cat, you want me to brush you? I got this. I got the comb. Hmm?